Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? Good, I hope. And we're horizontal. What could be finer? Not much, I don't think. Not much at all. Yay! Hey, Nance, how are you? Hi, Keels. Let's see. So, hey Carmen. So I'm so excited today to just paint with you. I've been trying to get so many things wrapped up so that I can just play all weekend. But I will just tell you, like, I have all these other, I told you I'm drawing for some other companies, and I've been drawing, and I just love that I have this little hour where I can just sit and paint and talk to you. You know, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. I just look forward to it all week long. Hey, Barbara, how are you today? Good, I hope. I hope. So, let's see. What's new since we talked last? Monday was my 29th wedding anniversary, and it was lovely. Hey Ruth, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. I know I wanted to so this is today. So look at me, I'm all balled up. I was just telling another friend, I am more scatterbrained than normal this week. If that's possible. Hey Laura, you know what? That's the beauty. You can always watch it on the replay if you want, or you can just pick your sister's brain. So I was telling a friend that I'm more scatterbrained than normal because it's just been cuckoo around here. But in a good way. You know, lots happening. It's better than nothing happening, right? So for Saturday's class, really, that's so cool. That's so cool, Nancy. Congratulations. October must have been a good month. Barbara, where are you, Barbara? You're California, aren't you? Here it is still kind of hot. We think it's cooled down, but it's like in the mid to low 90s. Hi, Patricia. I haven't seen you in a while. 40-degree drop though, that's a little crazy. That's when everybody kind of gets a cold and stuff. You know. So, so for Saturday's class, I wanted to talk to you about that. So today I'm introducing my brand new art printable that I should have put out on Instagram and Facebook, but of course I did not. But anyway, so today we're going to do Missouri. Why did I think? JC, how are you, my sweet? It looks like you're living in New Mexico, or are you just visiting? I saw your picture the other day. Gosh, I just remember we had such great times together, didn't we, honey? So Saturday's class, we are going to be doing, so you can bring either. So I think I told you a little bit. We are going to be featuring an Australian artist, and we are, you can either, hey Sharon, I haven't seen you in forever. Hey Kim, you can bring either your acrylic paints or your watercolors or your colored pencils or your markers, or any of the above. Just be prepared for anything, if you know what I mean. And so we're doing an Australian artist, but the one thing I do want to make sure that everyone brings is lots of paintbrushes. You'll know why on Saturday, but you need to bring lots of paintbrushes. Okay? All right, so let's start. So that's Saturday at noon Arizona time. Today's 2 Arizona time. If you haven't already, please follow me at Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We have new stuff going on all the time. Hey, Lenora, how are you? So here is, without further ado, here is Aunt Dee, or Aunt Mer, excuse me, who is Aunt Dee's sister and my mom's sister. So, my aunt is just the most darling of, she's just the most darling. You know what, Nancy? Bring everything. Just bring a little bit of everything. So I'm just gonna get my paints primed while we're talking. I'm just getting some water in there. I don't know what you can see, but there you can see my paints. And then I'm gonna open these two. So I have my tropicals and my tropicals and my classics. So let's see. I love that green. Okay. So while we're chatting, I'm gonna let those paints start. Let that water start working on those paints, right? So I can put these over here and these over here, and then if I move that up, you should be able to see what I'm doing, and I'm trying to see it on my iPad where things are. Hi Terry, how are you? Good, I hope, on this fine Thursday. Thursday is trash day for us. Isn't that crazy? That's how I remember stuff during the COVID, because sometimes it feels like one day leads into the next day. But if I have things like, it's trash day, then and Tuesdays and Thursdays, I know I have these classes. So, Aunt Mer is just my delightful, adorable aunt. She's just the best. You can all read about her on my website. But today I want to, I just want to paint. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't have any particular technique I want to show. I just want to paint. So let's just paint and talk. So I'm going to get my brush wet. I'm going to put this, and I'm painting on watercolor paper today. I'm just kind of on a roll with the watercolor paper these days. I have this really pretty, kind of almost like a magenta. I feel like I want to really, I like a watery first coat. So I'm just going to pull some of that and pull some water. And then I'm just going to look at that. So pretty. Paint these petals. And I think, you know what? I was just inspired. There's this girl on Instagram that has the most beautiful dahlias all summer long. And she sells these bouquets that I wish I could. She lives in Indiana. But seriously, if I could just go. Oh, absolutely. Nancy, it's from a company called, well, we call it High Supply. It's HAI Supply. And the owner's name is Victor, and he's about the most lovely man. And he has all kinds of doodads to put on your cards. So I will put a link. There is a link on my Instagram in my link tree. There's a link on there, but I will put a link on my Facebook page too, so that you can see. Then you can go directly to his site And he has some of the best, he has just some of the best stuff. So anyway, this girl, and you know what, her name escapes me right now. But anyway, she has all of these zinnias, and she sells, you know, just right after my little farm girl loving heart, she has this little stand in front of her house, and she sells mason jars full of, bye babe, zinnias. And there's, oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. So I've just been looking at them and sketching them and fiddling around with them all summer long. And so, and then that led me to looking for, oh, Lauren, can you put a link to Victor's, to High Supply right here? Please. We just love him. We just love him, that Victor. So I'm going to leave that pink to dry and move on to something else. Oh, so anyway, one of the things that I noticed about her dahlias, and I don't know, like I haven't noticed it in all dahlias, but in hers, there were not dahlias, zinnias, excuse me. In hers, she had these little teeny daisy almost looking things in the, just before the center. Oh my gosh, it was so cool. So I think I want mine to be yellow. And then I think I want my center of my dahlia, or excuse me, zinnia. Oh my gosh, all that blah, blah, blah. And it's the wrong flower. It's zinnias. Hey, Kim. I'm gonna do the center of my flower, this cool kind of limey, avocado-y green, right? I'm just gonna kind of do a blob in the center and then tap out into that stippling little bits of green. And I want to let that dry because then I want to come in and I want to paint those little tiny flowers yellow. I think they'll just, and you know, I'm telling you, her zinnias are just, they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. You'd want a bouquet on your table every week. Hi, Lynn. How are you today? Okay, so let's see. I think I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to flip and paint this one. And you'll notice these are not, you know, these are from my imagination too. So don't think that it's like a, you know, an exact replica of the dahlia, or the zinnias. It's just my own, you know, interpretation. So I am feeling like I want to start this one with like just some nice blue. But remember, I'm just doing a nice light wash. I know that I said Bible journaling would be next Saturday. I haven't gotten anything out, but that's on my list too. I will tell you that I'll have signups for it on my website. You'll pay for it on my website, and then it will be a Facebook Live class, but in a private Facebook group. And so I will, once you sign up, I will give you a code, and you'll use that code to get into the Facebook group. So then only the people who've paid can come in there. And there'll probably be a printable available, is what I'm thinking. And a supply list, but you know, My supplies are almost always the same, so don't feel like you're gonna have to go, oh, Nancy, I'm so jelly. I did get some of those, Victor is having a big sale, so be sure to check him out. Be sure to check him out, and he has so many amazing doodads. Lauren and Tessa and I have scads, and we just put them on everything. Because it's a way to just add just a touch of either whimsy or dimension, or whimsy and dimension. Nance, I'm jelly of your paints. That's for sure. So let's see what... I'm thinking that this big zinnia, let's have it be... You're still in Texas? I thought you were here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have this one be orange. Hi Naomi. How are you today? We are painting on my newest art printable called Aunt Mer, which is named after my Aunt Mer. You can read all about her on my website. She has the most amazing garden, and look, she lives in Michigan, so her garden is just lush and beautiful and colorful, and you know. My uncle grows, I think Uncle Tom is the one who grows sunflowers every year, and one year it was like taller than the roof of their garage. It was crazy. And we were quite proud of our sunflower that was like maybe 5 feet tall. But whatever. Anyway, read about her because she's just the most amazing. What's the Nance, what is the Zig company? The Karen markers? So I got those Karen markers. I have not even taken them out of the, look at, here they are in the bubble wrap. I told myself I was gonna wait until I got my work done. That's like my prize waiting for me. But, can't wait to dig in. But I don't know if they are Zig. Are they Zig, Lauren? I don't know. So remember, because I'm painting on watercolor paper, the company that makes Zigs is Kuretake. Yeah. And I love those. Are you talking about the clean color markers? I love those too. But now I'm really anxious to try these Karens. You know what? I was gonna get brave and try them here, but oh well. You know, I am so addicted to my watercolors. I am. But next week, I promise, we have a new art printable named after another aunt coming out next week, and I promise I will play with those new Karen or Kareen, or I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't know. You know what? They're just full of beautiful colors. That's the most important thing to me. Yes, I do love those Zigs. All right, let's see. Let's see, what other colors do we have? Oh, this one's pretty. It's kind of a deep orange. So I just keep adding water to that. I know I should have waited for that to dry, but I couldn't help myself. I just like to play with the blending of colors and mixing of colors, right? I'll just kind of pounce that out. Well, and don't you think you could mix them, Lauren? You could totally mix the Zigs and the Karen or Corinne or whatever. Because they're both water-based, you could totally mix them. You could mix them with watercolor, just straight pan watercolors, right? And that's the beauty of water-based products, is that you can combine them to create one big, lovely work of art. So I will show you, Nance, these. I got mine from this amazing store in Marshall, Michigan called Paper and I. And they are, let's see, that's her, I have a sticker here. Paper and I. And they have Karen markers, open stock. And you know, I like open stock. I like to pick and choose my colors. I'm not I'll buy the whole shebang. I want to buy a few, see what I like, and then kind of grow it from there. So here are my, shut up, look at how pretty they are. I'm kind of on a olive green kick. So you see I have this olive green, but look at all these pretty colors. So yes, Lauren and Tessa and I are getting together and having a little artsy day this weekend on Sunday. So we will play with them and we will report to you next week. But just know that be sure to call Paper and I in Marshall, Michigan, 269-781-8200. So, and it's Audrey at paperandi.com if you want to email her. She is, and they have a lot of their stuff online, so paperandi.com. Check them out. The owner's name is Audrey, like I said. She is amazing, and I just know that I'm going to be calling her for more markers next week. Anyway. And then let's try them next week and see what's what. Let's see, where was I? Oh, Nance, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, and you have beautiful natural light. That will be perfect. Let's see. How about this red? That's kind of pretty. It's a pinky red. It's almost like a rose color. we'll do this flower that color. Isn't that fascinating? Because it's different than that rosy color. This is more pinky, that's more purpley. I just love using all of these bright, vibrant colors. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hey, Marcy. How are you? I hope that you are following me on Facebook and Instagram at Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs and YouTube. And be sure to leave your... Oh my gosh, Nancy, I absolutely will. I absolutely will. I know, won't that be nice when we can play together again someday? Marcy, be sure to send me your email address, as I will be sending out an email newsletter tomorrow. And I'll let you know like what we're playing with next week, and if there's special things you need to think about. And join us on Saturdays. On Saturdays, we have our artist study, art history, art journaling, art play day, where we pick an artist and we celebrate the artist and their art and are inspired to create something in their style in our art journals. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have pop-in paint parties. And so that's what we're doing right now. We popped in and we're painting. I'm putting on like a second coat here, and then I'm gonna let that dry and move on to this one. I hope that all of you, I don't know, I reposted it last night or sometime yesterday. A friend of Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs named Michelle Houghton did a beautiful video featuring my Debbie art printable, and did some amazing Copic demos yesterday. Well, I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before. Anyway, she has agreed to guest design for us for the month of November. We're very excited about that. So be sure to watch for her creations, and her coloring is second to none. No matter your medium, you will learn from her. If you're a Copic novice or newbie, you will learn amazing skills from her. I will say that she just did a YouTube video. So I don't know how to share her video onto my channel. So I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible. But anyway, be sure to check it out. Her YouTube channel is Copic in the Classroom. And then if you click on videos, you'll see I think it's the top one. I don't know. You'll see the big Debbie flower. It's yellow. Watch that video. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, before I paint the centers of those, I'm gonna move on here. So, what haven't we done so far? We haven't, well, blues and purples maybe. Nance, you're always my color picker. What do you got? What are you thinking? let's see. This COVID is no joke, right? That's for sure. Let's get a little bit bigger brush this time around because we have a big flower to fill. Purples I think might be nice. So let's wet our brush. Let's pull some of that purple over here. Oh, it's lovely. Get some more water in there. A little more water. Good. Great minds think alike, Nance. All right, so that's pretty deep. I don't, I like to start out lighter, so I'm just gonna keep adding water to this and pull that color around. And remember, if you're feeling like it's just too much, you can always take your cloth and pounce off some of that color. And then move it with more water. That's pretty, isn't it? Teal would be fun. You know what? Teal might be fun as the center of one of these flowers or these little flowers. Nance. That's what I'm thinking. Kind of liking this. It's super watery, and then I can just build from there. Same here. Remember, with that watercolor paper, we have a little bit longer wiggle room to kind of soften out those. See that harsh edge right there? We have a little time. Just let some water sit on there for a minute. You'll be able to move that color just a little bit more. So Nance, did you watch Transplant on Tuesday? It was so good, but now I'm sad that it won't be back until November 10th. Ooh, teal in the center of the purple flower. That would be pretty. Or remember, we could build, we can use teal as one of our builder colors when we're building up the sides and we want to create nice rounded petals, right? How you doing, Renee? Good, I hope. I know. I was getting all excited, Nancy, about that, finding out what happens but alas, I can wait. Oh, Renee, I'm so glad. Are you all done with your Christmas cards? Sure looks like you are. That's for sure. Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit, Renee. You might just be taking some downtime. How's that? Nope, you're not done with your Christmas cards, or nope, it's not downtime. Because everybody deserves downtime. That's for sure. All right, let's turn around again. All right, so I'm feeling like because this green is quite a yellowy green, we need to go with something pretty, like almost an orangey yellow. So let's try this orangey yellow. Me too, Nancy. Me too. You know what I'm looking forward to? And this just sounds like the craziest TV addict thing to say, but I am looking at I'm looking forward to having a full DVR, so I have lots of things to choose from. I know that's a crazy thing. You've created some of the most beautiful Christmas cards, Renee. I see them on the internet. Oh, I'm digging that. Yep, 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 yep. So, side thought, speaking of Victor's high supply stuff, he has so Victor has these darling little ladybugs that I just love to put on flower cards. Hi, Angela. How are you? Good, I hope. Oh, I do love all those Hallmark movies too. My sister and I had this big discussion about that when we were on our trip, about what's so appealing. And I go, you know what? I think they're just because they just celebrate like that cozy, homey, holiday, Americana kind of feel. Oh, I just love that. I do. Maybe, well, I don't know. I kind of like it because I live in Arizona and it's not as, like you know, we don't have that cozy winter weather so much. So it's nice to watch it on TV. And it's just kind of a sign of the season, isn't it? Like, you know, it's coming when those movies start to come out. And they're just a nice, I find, they're just a nice background for painting. You know, like I just really like, I really like just having that nice, calm presence in the background, you know, when I'm painting. Although, you know, I listen to music, I listen to audiobooks, I listen to silence. I know, Nancy. Let's go. Let's make it a date. I would love to go on a horse and sleigh ride. That would be so fun. I did take my great niece and nephew on the Polar Express up in Flag. Oh my gosh, they loved that. And it was just, I will just tell you, that company just does it right. It was so magical and, oh, it was fabulous. It was fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. I think I'm gonna deepen. Hey, Jennifer. We're always here for you, my darling. Always. Just deepen up at the center of the flower with a little bit deeper color, a little more saturated. And then just pull that out down these petals. These petals are kind of fun because of all of the pen work. They're kind of fun to, just pull the color down. Like you don't, because there's so much pen work, they're, the paint just, as long as you just kind of follow those lines that are there, you get some really nice dimension. Oh, you guys, you were just what I needed today. I had kind of a full morning, and so it's nice to just have a... Oh, 6 inches of snow. Really, Keely, that's crazy. I know, it is early in the season. My mom and dad up in the Sioux said that they got some too, but not like, you know, it usually melts by afternoon, but because this ground is still warm, but snow nonetheless. Oh, Renee, that's so cool. I hope that there are some kinds of celebrations for the holidays this year, you know? I hope that people continue to get creative and think out of the box and keep their holiday spirit about them, you know? And just, hey, Deb. I just hope that people think of creative ways to celebrate the holidays, that it can be different, you know? All of those holidays can be different. I think we might have to work a little harder to keep our holiday spirit alive, but I think it's possible, that's for sure. Feeling like I'm going to try and deepen the places where there's a lot of stippling, like in between the petals, and then come back and soften that. I feel like that might create some dimension. More dimension, I should say. I know, Jen. It's just crazy, isn't it? It's just, I know, it's just it's just difficult. That's for sure. That is for sure. The whole, just all of it. But you know what? The thing that I try really hard to focus on is that, you know, would we have ever met or spent this much time together or gotten to know each other and this beautiful community? We might not have done that if it weren't for this. So I try to focus on the things that we have gained instead of what we've lost, because some of what we've lost is just, it's just too big to bear, you know? Oh, Prescott is so pretty at Christmas time, Nancy, isn't it? Jeff and I will probably make a ride up there because it's just, you know, it's just so pretty. And I mean, if nothing else, we can just drive through. We can just drive through the square. And we've been known to do that. That's for sure. We just drive a lot of places these days. That's for sure. So you know what? I was just thinking about Renee's suggestion of a teal in the center of here. So let's see. What do I have? That's blue. I'm feeling, what's this? Ooh, there we go. What do you think of that one, Nance? That would be pretty. Oh my gosh, Jennifer, me too. Me too. Absolutely. Because you can just kind of focus on matching colors or, I don't know. Finishing it before the next class, like that's some of my, those are some of my goals, you know. I tell myself, I want to finish that before the next class, or I want to, so I can show you guys and we can talk about it, or, it's just, oh my gosh, look at that pretty blue going into the purple. I'm digging that. It is cooling down here, but it's so funny. I was talking to my friend Lucinda today, and I said, only in Arizona do we think it's cooling down by saying it's only 95. I know, Renee, isn't that, I know, I really like that teal and purple too. I do. And I just like when it kind of, one color bleeds into the next. I love that. For me, that's just like magic. And I think that I'm gonna do that same thing where I'm just gonna kind of pull some down. Just barely on the edges. And just have it naturally just kind of trail off. Oh, Copic in the classroom, Lynn. Her stuff is, oh my gosh, amazing. And you know what, Lynn? I learned about her through a Scraps of Love customer named Jan Marsh. And she, Jan had taken some of Michelle's classes called Copic College, and told me, like, you're gonna have, like, you need to follow her because she just is, like, a magician with Copics. And so I did, and then before you know it, we kind of became fast internet friends, which is kind of a weird phenomenon that happens now, but it's real, isn't it? I mean, I know there's lots of kooks out there, but there's no kooks allowed here, so we're good. Yes, it's at the top, Renee. Victor's Lauren Lovato shared a link to his site further up in the comments. Be sure to check him out. And I will, after I'm done with this class, I will post a link to Michelle's video where she used the Debbie Miller art printable. And it's just lovely. So like I said, she's going to be I have hit the jackpot on guest designers. Right now in October, there is this amazing girl named Deborah, whose Instagram handle is Right Brained Art. She is guest designing for us, and her stuff is phenomenal. And you know what I love the most is that everybody has such amazing, such an amazingly unique style and outlook, but every one of them is so inspiring. Like, you totally want to try their technique. You totally want to try their medium. Why do you think about those stinking Karen markers and the Alta Nu? Because Charmaine used those in September. You know, I just love that we can all inspire each other, you know? So let's see. I know that Lauren posted Victor's stuff. There it is. Lynn, right after you said hello, Lauren Lovato wrote, here's a link for High Supply. Now's a good time to check it out because he's having a big sale. And then there's a link right under that. Right before you announced your mail haul, Nancy. So be sure to check it out. His stuff is amazing. And they just usually add just the right stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, some of it, I feel like you just need a few little doodads, a few little pieces of dimension on your card to add that take it to the next level, you know? Die cut it with a stitch edge, and then a nice mat, and then a couple of doodads. I think that's fab. I'm thinking I might make these orange. That's what I'm thinking. I know what I think. No, I want that skinnier one. I think I'm gonna use this super bright one, the deeper one, the deeper orange. And remember, you can just keep, you know, fiddling around with your supplies. Pull out your colored pencils and enhance with those. Like these dots. I'm thinking I want to deepen them with a deeper, like deepen the blue in them. So a colored pencil would be perfect. A nice, sharp, deep blue would be beautiful on there. Because the one thing I noticed about those zinnia is that the little teeny flowers at the base of the big petals are often like an entirely different color, like, and not the same color, like all different. And the other thing to consider is these are our paintings. We can paint anything we want, any color we want, right? We can just paint to our heart's content. I'm loving it. Here we go. Almost done with that one. So pretty. All right, let's see. I need to do the centers of these three, and I kind of don't know exactly what I want to do. That blue, I think this one I should do yellow. What do you think, Nance? A nice creamy yellow. Because I still want to build that blue little by little. Oh, I dig that. And these, let's see, let's do these yellow. Just because I'm kind of into it. I mean, and I just stating the obvious, but like as you're painting these, once you're done painting, you have 3 cards ready to go. And why wouldn't we be sending happy mail during this time? Who wouldn't want a cheerful hello in the mail, you know? Ain't that the truth, Jennifer? Ain't that the truth? All right. How am I doing on time, Keels? Am I super close? 1 minute. Burnt sienna around this one, Nance. Burnt sienna. Ooh, this one. Yes, Jennifer, you know what? That is so crazy because Tessa asked me that too. So yes, I am going to do an entire sheet of just sentiments, all different sentiments. Absolutely. It's on its way. Burnt sienna and this orangey one. Then it would look a little, that might be. Let's see, what do we have here? All right, let me start nice and light. Nancy, thank you for the lovely Halloween card. That was so nice. I sure appreciated that. And appreciate it still. It's on my entertainment center. Okay, all right, now what about the pink? What are we gonna do in the center of the pink? Shall we do this color, this pink in the center of that? What do you think? Ink, bink, a bottle of ink. So I need a color for this center and these littles. Nance, Keels, more rust. Oh, all right. More rust on the brownie color. So let's add a little bit of orange to it, see what we get. Hi, Sherry. How are you? How's that? Is that what you're going for? Is that what you're kind of thinking, Nance? Or more rust than that? Oh my gosh, these are so fun to paint. I know. I love working with them too. Green. This one. Green for the center of that. Yeah. That's what I'm feeling like too. But I'm feeling like I want to do this green. Is this the green I did? Let's see. I could just do a little of that. And a little of this. Kind of digging that. More rust than that. Okay. Maybe that'll brighten it up a little bit. I'm kind of digging them too, Jennifer. Oh, how about this? How about that? What do you think of that, Nancy, right here? More rusty. So let's remove that. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Well, I kind of dig that though. Look at that, Nance. Where I just wiped it off. Look how that's just, I don't know if you can see that. Did you see how it's, whoops, there, how it's just kind of puddled into the crevices? Kind of digging that. What do you think? Like, and if I just built that out just a little bit more, like just little by little. Yeah, I'm kind of digging that too. But you know what I'm feeling like? I might want to just keep doing that pouncy thing. Like pulling some of it off and just keep building it like that. Crevice puddles. Oh, don't you love that, Jennifer? Have I gone over? Probably. Probably. But you know, I can't help myself, girls. But I do have to go and draw some spring designs and some winter designs for 2 different companies that I'm working for. So, well, some springs florals with birds, and then some more florals and maybe something wintry. I don't know. I kind of have a bunch of different ideas. I just need to slow down and focus. That's what I think. So, with that being said, I will leave this on the kitchen table to dry. And I will say thank you to all of you and hope that you all go and paint and have yourselves a time and make some cards and send some cards, but first take pictures of them because we all want to be inspired by what everyone is creating. I adore you all. I'm so grateful, really, from the bottom of my heart, that we come together and just share this little hour of friendship, you know, and art. What could be finer? Not much in the world, I don't think. So until Saturday, I will bid you adieu. Remember to bring all of the artsy all of your colors, your water-based colors, and lots of paintbrushes. I adore you all. And remember, it's an Australian artist on Saturday that we will be covering. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. And I'll see you Saturday. Bye.